Have you ever noticed how some women, no matter their age, carry a magnetic presence? They're not always the youngest, nor do they conform to traditional beauty ideals. But something about them turns heads, draws eyes, invites pursuit. It's not chance, and it's certainly not luck. It's a result of deliberate behaviors, refined over time. Because true allure isn't about makeup or fashion. It's about how you move, how you hold yourself, what you radiate. Today, you'll discover 6 behaviors that quietly transform a woman into something unforgettable. And once you start living them, you'll feel it. How men begin to notice you differently, how attention shifts, and how you attract without even trying. Stay until the end. The final behavior changes everything, and most women have no idea it even exists. Let's be honest. Many assume youth equals attraction. But the truth is, a mature woman can possess a deeper magnetism because she's met herself. She's not searching for her worth. She isn't fueled by external praise. That grounded confidence, it draws people in. Her experiences have sculpted clarity, what she wants, what she refuses. That selectiveness, it's power. She reveals little, lets curiosity do the work. So here's the secret. Men don't chase what's visible, they chase what they feel. What is it that some women project, even without perfect looks, that steals the room? A presence, a silent force, a calm confidence that lingers. And here's the best part. It's not genetic, it's learned. And so, let's begin. Number 1. Confidence is seen before anything else. Before your lipstick, before your hair, before your shoes. People feel your confidence. That's the first impression. It's in how you enter a room, how you speak, how you hold your gaze. A woman who knows herself doesn't seek permission. She moves as if she belongs. And that energy is unforgettable. Picture this. 2 women. One strikingly attractive but hunched, avoiding eye contact, shrinking in space. The other, maybe less conventional, but she stands tall, moves with intention, eyes steady. Who draws more attention? Every time, the one who owns herself. And here's the science. A study from Webster University found self-confidence consistently outranks physical traits in attraction. Why? Because it signals value. It says, I know who I am. I'm not here to impress you. Men don't just notice confidence. They respond to it. To practice. Walk tall, spine aligned, head up. Your posture is a declaration. Speak slowly, clearly. Let your words land. Don't rush to explain. Don't fill the silence. Let it breathe. Own your space, whether at work, on a street, or in conversation. Don't wait to be invited. Be there, because the way you present yourself to the world teaches the world how to treat you. Number 2, the woman who doesn't cling leads the dance. Desire thrives in uncertainty. When you stop being constantly available, something shifts. They chase. A captivating woman doesn't beg for time. She isn't desperate for response. She knows her worth isn't measured by how fast someone replies. She moves with her own rhythm, and that rhythm pulls others in. Have you noticed how some men suddenly lean in the moment you lean out? That's not random. It's psychology. Humans crave what feels scarce. When presence is guaranteed, effort fades. When there's mystery, interest intensifies. Think back. The moment you stopped texting first, the moment you got busy, he noticed. He called more. He stared longer. That's the paradox. Space invites pursuit. So how do you live this? Don't always be reachable. Let him wonder where you are. Let him invest. You. Keep living. Build your days around your passions, not his messages. Learn to love your solitude, your projects, your space. A woman who enjoys her own company radiates independence. And nothing is more attractive than someone who doesn't need you to be full. Detachment isn't coldness, it's self-respect. And that's rare. That's powerful. Number 3, style is how you speak without words. Yes, appearance matters, but not in the way they told you. It's not about trends or labels, it's about resonance. The woman with a defined style, not the flashiest, but the most authentic, she's the one you remember. Her style is an extension of her identity. Her presence lingers because her choices reflect who she is. When she walks in, composed, effortless, sharp, heads turn. Why? Because she's in alignment. Her image matches her inner power. A psychology. Today's study confirmed this. People rate others as more attractive not because of features, but because of how they carry themselves. Confidence, plus consistency, magnetism. So how do you build this? Wear what empowers you. Learn your body. What fits, what flows, what flatters. Let your clothing accentuate your essence. Colors? They speak. Red is power. Black is mystery. White is peace. Navy commands respect. Earth tones invite trust. And it's not just clothes. A signature fragrance can brand your presence. Scent is emotional memory. Make yours unforgettable. Keep it simple. Lips that hint at fire. Skin that glows, not hides. A haircut that frames, not fights. These aren't beauty tricks. They're signals. They say, I know who I am. Because in the end, it's not beauty that captivates. It's presence. If any of this resonates, if even a part of you feels ready to embody more and chase less, take your time with it. Let the idea breathe inside you. Number 4, feminine energy isn't weakness, it's magnetism. Let's clear this up first. Feminine energy isn't submission. It isn't passivity. It's not waiting quietly or needing permission. True feminine energy is power in stillness. It draws, not demands. It invites, not insists. It creates a pull, soft but impossible to ignore. This is why some women enter a room and shift the atmosphere. Not because of their clothes or their voice, but their presence. Calm, receptive, unapologetically whole. What makes this energy so magnetic? It's the opposite of control. Many women fall into the trap of taking charge, planning every step, leading the conversation, chasing connection. It looks strong on the outside, but it steals the mystery. When you lead everything, you leave no room for pursuit. Attraction fades when there's no space to wonder, to try, to impress. Instead, when a woman allows, when she receives, not from weakness, but from self-trust, she becomes the one he remembers, the one he can't quite read, but deeply wants to. A University of California study revealed something powerful. Men consistently found women with slower, relaxed communication and open body language more attractive. Why? Because they projected effortless presence. So how do you channel this? First, let him initiate. Let him feel the impulse to reach out, to plan, to impress. You're not passive, you're aware. If he suggests plans, ask, what do you have in mind? Let him rise to meet you. Second, stay in the moment. Don't spiral into what-ifs. Don't chase certainty. The more you obsess, will he call? Is he serious? The more pressure you radiate, and pressure repels. Instead, root yourself in now. If he calls, great. If he doesn't, you're still centered. Third, shift how you speak. Slow it down. Let silence breathe. Don't rush to explain. Don't interrupt. Seduction lives in tone, in rhythm, in restraint. A single pause can say more than a paragraph. Let your energy hold space. Because when you stop chasing and start being, everything changes. Number 5, speak less, connect more. Conversation isn't about impressing, it's about creating resonance. A woman who knows this speaks with intention, not volume. She isn't filling air with facts or overtelling her story. She's sculpting connection through pacing, silence, curiosity. In fact, studies show that 80% of attraction is nonverbal. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Your eyes, your pauses, your tone. They create tension, curiosity, intimacy. The most captivating women are those who know how to make silence feel electric. Here's how you do it. Start with your eyes. Let them linger. A steady gaze, held for just a second longer than expected, says more than words ever could. Look, hold, smile. Then slowly look away. That rhythm? That's allure. Then, protect your mystery. Don't overshare. You don't need to unpack your life in one sitting. Hint, suggest, withhold. That's a story for another day. Leaves him leaning in. And ask real questions. Not surface talk, but invitations into the mind. What would you do if you couldn't fail? Which era do you belong to? What 3 words describe your soul? These aren't just icebreakers. They're portals. And when he opens them, he connects not just to you, but to something deeper within himself. Finally, play with your voice. Speak slowly. Let your tone rise and fall. Pause before replying. Even a soft followed by silence, can be more seductive than a compliment. Don't aim to impress. Aim to enchant. Number 6. Independence is the ultimate aphrodisiac. The most magnetic women aren't waiting. They're living. And that, more than anything, is what draws people to them. Because here's the truth. No man wants to be your whole world. He wants to orbit a world that already exists, vivid, alive, exciting. Your world. When a woman has her own life, passions, friendships, dreams, she doesn't chase. She attracts. Her fullness is the pull. So many women give up their universe for a relationship. They shrink, wait, orbit. But attraction doesn't live there. It lives in wholeness, in purpose. You don't become captivating by needing someone. You become captivating by being someone. To live this, first, find your fire. What lights you up? A project, a mission, a vision? Build it, cultivate it. Don't place your joy in his hands. Let your life be your own source of electricity. Second, curate your circle. Who lifts your energy? Who drains it? Build friendships that expand you. Women who inspire, challenge, elevate. Your frequency rises in the company you keep. And third, stay a student. Read, explore, travel. Try new things. Growth isn't a phase, it's a lifestyle. A woman who keeps evolving never stops being intriguing. Because in the end, the most attractive energy is self-sourced. It says, I don't need you to complete me. But if you're aligned, we'll rise together. Let this sink in gently. If even one of these truths touch something in you, follow that thread. No need to change overnight. Just begin showing up as the woman you already are, underneath the noise. If you've come this far, you've already sensed it. Beauty isn't skin deep, it's soul deep. The most unforgettable women aren't the ones who fit every standard. They're the ones who make people feel. The ones who walk into a room and shift something. Not with noise, but with presence. And that presence, it's built. It's cultivated through these 6 behaviors: confidence, detachment, intentional style, feminine energy, powerful conversation, and independence. Together, they create a current, a silent magnetism that doesn't chase, doesn't beg, doesn't prove. It simply is. Men don't remember the woman who had the perfect smile. They remember the woman who made them question something about themselves. The one who carried silence like a secret. The one whose absence lingered. So what happens when you live these truths? You'll notice the shift, not just in how men respond, but in how you carry yourself, in how you speak, in how you walk into a room and no longer wait for permission to shine. Because you've stopped performing and started embodying. And that, right there, is the difference. When you begin to live from your own center, attention becomes a side effect. You no longer need it, and yet, it finds you. You start choosing who you give your time to, not waiting for someone to pick you. You begin dressing not for approval, but to amplify your own essence. You hold eye contact not to lure, but to connect. You ask questions not to impress, but to awaken. And you live not as a seeker, but as a source. This is the power of energy. You'll begin to radiate something people can't name, but they'll feel it. An aura, a pull, a presence. They won't know why they want to be around you. They just will. Because in a world obsessed with surface, you'll be depth. In a culture addicted to noise, you'll be silence. And in a sea of pick-me, you'll be already chosen by yourself. That energy is rare. That energy is remembered. So now the question is not, can I become this woman? You already are. The question is, am I willing to let her speak? Try just one of these behaviors. Let it unfold in your week. Walk taller. Speak slower. Disappear for a day. Say no without guilt. Wear something that makes you feel electric. Then watch. Watch how people shift around you. Watch how energy moves through you. Watch how you stop chasing and start choosing. Not just in love, but in everything. And if something stirred in you today, even gently, that's enough. Don't rush. Just begin. Which of these 6 behaviors already live in you? Which one are you curious to try first? Drop your thoughts below. I read every single one.